Hello friends, Ed Mariziak here from East Toronto Living. In this video, we are going to be featuring this incredible property. Just hit the market moments ago. If you want to learn more about this incredible property close to Danforth and Woodbine, stay tuned. Hey friends, if y'all could do me a real big favor, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Subscribe if you haven't already. The channel has been growing. I'm so grateful. And if you have any real estate questions, here's my contact information. Call me, text me, send me a carrier pigeon, whatever your preferred method of communication is. Also, if you had a property that didn't sell and you want a second chance, don't forget to download my expired rescue kit. It's full of great insights. You can check it out. You can book an appointment with me through the website, and you can dig it. All right. Well, without further ado, let's go and have a look see. All right. So I was just saying to one of the neighbors, this property moments ago went live on the local MLS system. So let's go on in and have a look. All right, so let's go on in and have a look. Oh, very old style lock here, as you can see. Hello, real estate. Oh, check it out. We've got music. Well, that definitely sets the tone, doesn't it? I like this place already. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go on in and have a look see. Oh, and if you want to know about the price of this property, you have to stay to the end of the video so that I may reveal it. All right, so let's go on in and have a look. All right. So this house is very deceiving, what I noticed immediately. Hello, that's me. But check it out. You've got a front room here, front sitting room, or I'll bet they probably call this room the library. But it's a nice front room. But the thing that strikes me about this property is you look at it from the front, it looks actually smaller. But when you get inside, check this out. There we go. All right, so let's go on in. Like as I was saying, this house is very deceiving. You have this room here, but as we go further into this house, check it out. We've got this whole other huge living room, and it's massive. It's massive, and it's very deceiving. It looks like it looks slightly smaller. That I mean, you don't expect to have this kind of this layout, but very very cultured family lives here. As you notice, they had the classical music going when we first walked in. I had to shut it down. So just kind of distracted a little. Distracted from the house. Alrighty. All right. Moving on. Here's the kitchen. Check it out, eh? Now, it should be noted that today is a very dull day. And it's the afternoon, and it's already starting to get dark. I mean, it's just it's just a little after 1, and it's dark already. What are we living in Sweden in the winter? Okay, continuing. I mean, it's a nice kitchen. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is the access to the basement. I was looking for that. We will go and have a look at the backyard in later on in the video. But yeah, you know what? You could probably get 4 people at this table, but it'd be pretty cozy. But it can be done. I think when they first built this place, I think they intended to have one of these rooms, maybe that front. No, actually, this would probably be the dining room because it's closest to the kitchen. But you could do whatever you want. There's no right and no wrong. You configure the house the way that works for you. There's no rules, there's no right, there's no wrong. It's your house. So anyway, let's continue. We're gonna check out the upstairs. Okay, up we get. Good solid handrail. I like it. I've mentioned many times in many of my videos. You grab a hold of the handrail, and it's warbly. This is not the case. Wow. Okay, so just as we enter to the first room to my left, we have a big room here. Okay, a nice, beautifully sized. I would think this is the master, but we haven't seen the second room yet. It's a 2-bedroom, by the way. So yeah, closet. I have paintings similar to this. My house, except mine's an original, painted by a not so famous artist, but same idea. All right, let's. Bedroom number 2. Okay, so that first room that we looked at was indeed the master. Okay, but this is still a nice, good sized bedroom. Okay, what do we got here? There we go. Okay, so the closets are pretty standard size. Not a big deal. Good. Right. Let's make our way downstairs now. Oh, there we go. No shower. So 3-piece up on the main floor here. So, but you can't put a shower in here. I mean, there's a couple ways you can do that. You can remove the clawfoot tub entirely, or you can put one and still keep the tub. I would go with option number 1. Make our way downstairs. Just gotta watch your step here a little bit. Just making our way one more time. All right, so now we're heading to the basement. I heard it's a finished basement. We shall find out. Okay, so access from the rear. That might be good if you have guests. Check it out. It is finished down here. So, one thing to note. No, I don't know. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm about 5'10", 5'11". Not just maybe slightly above average height. And quite often I have to bend down when I'm entering basements. This I didn't have to. That's something we should note. All right, here we go. This bathroom is this bathroom is probably, I think, a little more functional than the one upstairs. But it's pretty good, pretty updated. And I've often, many times commented on bathrooms that I find very tight, cramped. You feel like you're in the closet. This one you don't feel that. The other one wasn't too bad either. It was a little bit, but not bad. It was amazingly well laid out for what it was. Okay, let's continue. So you got the washer dryer here. Washer dryer. Bloomberg and Whirlpool. Whirlpool is good to make. I haven't heard anything about Bloomberg. Not to be confused with the financial station. We have some more light here, maybe. No, that's it. That's it. Here we go. Okay, so we got a nice little. This could be a nice little man cave, woman cave. Could make this into anything. Good windows in here. I like it. So yeah, nice safe windows. God forbid, should anything happen. I mean, if you smell smoke and you feel maybe your life is threatened, because of a fire potentially, God forbid, but you can make an escape out of this window. That's something I look for in a lot of houses. This one passes that test. That's a good thing. That's well worth the money right there. I think, to have that peace of mind. Oh yeah, let's have a look at the box here. Electrical box. Okay, so it looks like there's some kind of an electrical inspection form that shows that this box has passed an inspection of some kind. I mean, box is fairly new, and the wiring. I'm no expert. I'm no expert in these matters, but I have seen tens of thousands of electrical boxes in my career as a realtor. I mean, it's a new box. The wiring leading into the box looks fairly new. So, I mean, I assume the rest of the wiring is about the same age, but you just never know. I mean, if you can't see it, you don't know for certain. If you had an ohm meter, and you could go around the plugs, you could test and see, if the wire is grounded. Which I don't have an ohm meter with me today. I'm not inspecting the property, but that's how I would, if I was taking clients around, that's how I would inspect the wiring and show, hey, look, there might be potential knob and tube. I don't think this is the case. I think they redid the wiring, and we can always ask too, should somebody be interested. Okay, let's just see what's over here. I think we got furnace and stuff here. Let's have a look. Some light on here if I can. Oh, it's dark in here. Can we see? I don't see any lights. Keep right. Keep right furnace. Looks like a reasonably new furnace. I mean, within the last 10 years. I think anything 10, 12 years is. I have a 25-year-old furnace, and it purrs like a kitten. It's amazing. So I mean, for me, a furnace 10 years old, I consider fairly new. Here's another entrance point here, access point. Okay, so there's the light. That's what we've been looking for. Okay, and good, nice water tank, nice and big, good shape. Looks fairly new. Well, everything looks good here. I mean, this is it's a decent house. No house is perfect. Even if you build your house yourself to your own specifications, you are never going to have a perfect house. All right, let's continue. Let's go. Why don't we go grab my shoes? We're going to go outside, check out the backyard. And as I said earlier, I don't have to bend my head down, so keep me from bumping my head. Okay, so let's without further ado, let's go check out the backyard. As you can see, you can access it back here. It was unlocked. All right, so good heavens, it's starting to rain. So we'll make this quick. So, I mean, it's fall, it's autumn. The leaves have fallen. You can't really, Okay, we got an oak tree here. You can see the oak leaves. The maple over here. I think that's the oak right there, but it's far away though. It's far away from the house. You don't want an oak tree close to the house. Nice little sitting area here. I mean, this property is probably about maybe a little over 100 feet in length. I guess maybe we're looking at about 16 to 18 feet wide. Alrighty, that's pretty much it, friends. Let's go back inside. We'll do a little chat about what I think about this property. Right, so pros and cons about this property. Well, let's start with the pros. I mean, area you can't beat here. You're in the Danforth Woodbine Village. Very sought after neighborhood. You're very close to transit. You can jump on the Danforth line. You can get to the up and be in the airport in under an hour. And I mean, the place is pretty much, there's not a lot you need to do. I mean, there's a couple small things that you might want to adjust, but other than that, you got a pretty move in ready. It's ready to go. The cons, most people are looking for 3, but they're big bedrooms, and you could probably turn that basement into a bedroom if you have guests, overnight guests, and all that could serve for that. And the price, drum roll please. Do we have a drum roll? The asking price is $889,000. Whether it'll sell for that, it'll probably go over. It'll probably be over $1 million. I would hazard a guess. So this is the marketing price. I still think that's still good value for this area. And I mean, really, there isn't much more I could say that is negative about this property. So, also, friends, if you had a property that was listed and did not sell, there was quite a few that didn't sell in the last year. Don't forget, you can download my expired listing rescue kit. It's full of valuable tips and insights how to sell your home, or you can also In the same link, you can book a meeting with me. We can meet. We can talk about your situation and go from there.